What's up guys, Black House here once more with Let's Play Victoria 2 as the Chinese. In the last part, we kind of fell to rebels and became a democracy, of all things. Because you know, democracy, we need it. Of course. In this part, we are carrying on our war with Japan. I'm just going to check this over to make sure... Yeah, we need to start playing clerks here. We are still building up our army. We actually got ticking war score against us. It's maxed out. We literally need to take the objective back to actually win this war. It's in our favour, which is a good sign. But, yeah, they have 336. This is killing their economy, that's the good news. Bad news, of course, is, you know, we've kind of got to fight them back somehow. I'm actually going to do something quite cheeky. It's not as many transports as I thought. Transports! Here you are. Get back here. Let's take the cruise out of this. Okay. Put you onto... We've probably got an entire blockade going, that's the best bit. So I'm going to force these guys down, that's another battle won. We could probably take the battle south. The island's blockaded. As long as we keep this held, we should be fine. Let's get the game running. Am I still recruiting? Yes. So, we have an election going on. Idiot. The war ended. Oh dear, so that'll be good. Right. Ireland exists, so the Americans won their war. I don't know what the demands were. Whoa, 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 that's a lot of Canada lost. Well, Canada, you're, you become slightly American now. I might do another game as the Americans, be more aggressive. Actually go about conquering the UK and such. Canada, rather. Instead of how I did, where I just conquered China and such. It would be fun, it'd be something different. But yeah, let's get the game ticking and let's get going, shall we? So, we're going to do probably two different plans. First one is... watch all this demobilization occur. Can we get you guys on the boats? You guys are on. Let's grab the other one, which is you. Can we grab another one? Alright. I want you all to head north. We'll sail to the coast of Volga. If a battle occurs, we can reinforce that quicker. I don't know why you're there. You'd be better off in Olga. All the British stuff is demobilised, that's a good sign. Move you, move you. I want you guys to head to Hokutate. However you meant to say it. It's 35 here, you. And go there as well. You guys are going to be able to overwhelm them over there. Let's get you back open. Let's just go Tibet again. It's always Tibet. We're probably going to use the north and push down south. It's going to be a bit painful to begin with, but we can break them up here now. I want you guys... Alright, you three. Pile on. Go. That was lucky. Pile in. Do we have any other ships? Let's go in more up now. We'll probably grab... Let's go grab some of this. Still try and reinforce, we can hold the island now. All we've got to do is get through to Kansai. And we can do this. Res Publica and the citizens of Res Publica. Citizenship policy debated. Two debaters are arguing heatedly in the Kwamier of the town hall. The audience sits dumbfounded as words like aliens, minorities and ethnic cultural groups are thrown between the two. One argues that immigrants are to adopt the dominant culture of their new homeland, while his opponent believes that immigrants should retain their cultural heritage, and that China will be strengthened by the influx of a new perspective. I kind of want to get the liberals in, so I want to work on the reformist, which is... limited citizenship? Or full citizenship? Who are the Kuomintang soon? Kuomintang soon. They are liberals as well. So it's win-win. do Fallout players more to the other side though. So we'll do limited. Gets us more of the other part of Liberal as well. And yeah, we're going to win that battle. Believe in your way. They dug in, we crossed the river apparently, which is typical for us. Grab you. On the boat. Here you go. Here we go, they ran. Where are they willing to... Look at there. We'll chase them down. Now they attack us, we've got a bit of digging. Yep, and the river crossing. But they roll really high against us, apparently. Whoa, look at the guys just mount, jeez. Holy crap. That's more like it, but... Are you kidding me?! Boxer rebels. Ah, crap. Please don't be in the capital. Please don't be in the capital. Pluralism? Pluralism. Are they in Beijing? Didn't like it. So we got Boxer rebels. I hate Boxer rebels. If the Boxer rebels succeed, well, they go about killing Christians and Europeans and such. Which, yeah, you want to have them dealt with. The good news is they are kind of scattered right now, but the bad news is we're kind of over in here. Oh boy, it's gonna be bad. Alright, get a transport fleet over here. We'll grab some around. We'll grab an army or two. I cannot afford to let them win. And they're interrupting my army thing as well, my recruitments. So, you know, they kind of need to die for that as well. How are they rolling so down? So like fauna. From the Congo Basin to the deepest fathoms of the Bengal. From the jungles of India to the coast of Java. Scientific taxonomy is making new advances daily. As the light of civilization spreads to even the darkest corners of the earth, the creator's secrets are, little by little, being unravelled. Turn over any old rock in the colonies, you'll find yet another piece of miraculous fauna looking back at you, with at least one of its 15 eyes. New species of exotic fauna being discovered in the colony, and a suggestion has been proposed to establish a colonial museum and natural history in one place. Still, more research points to the end of the game, or losing the sea and blue stuff. Oh yeah, we've got more than one, haven't we? These guys are pricks for picking the timing. It's gone from one bad to another. Yeah, birds gonna go around, cutting down their arms if they can. And what are we doing here? Well, we're not exactly bringing it back, but I can throw him in if I need to. Alright. Grab you. We'll grab you. And then you guys, we need to get home. Go to Gizou and go to here as quick as you can. Come on, lads. Can't let him win now. They're just over China. Good. They're not going to win now. Not after all this. Enough of rebels. So the Boxers are kind of an interesting piece of history. For a start, they are... I'm not going to say evil. They're extreme sides of China's westernization attempts. They got their... I can't remember how they got the name. It actually says here. What is it? It's the... Righteous Society of Harmonious Fist, known as the Boxers, because, you know, boxing. It basically wants to make China less reliant on the West. Take that as you will. Because, on one hand, I can see what that means. On the other hand, what they want to do is kill off Christians that have come to China. Bear in mind that we basically are who we are because Westerners right now. I'm guessing the point at which they're meant to appear, you're not meant to be Western yet. And we're about to lose that battle, aren't we? Nope. The good news is we are going to win these battles back. Where are you going? It's not worth it. Head down, head through him to here. Go to him. Let's try and cut down some of the larger ones. How are we doing up here? Christ, they're holding off for dear life. What have they got anyway? Is it, what was that? That's why I hate rebels in this game. That's why I'm so tough on them in other settings. This game literally taught me what rebels are like. And I know that sounds shit! Are you kidding me? How? Are you kidding me? They're into the capital. Great. So, because the Boxer Rebels won, I believe their demand is to kill off Christians. But every great power gets the Great Box Atrocities event, which gives them all a CB honours. Every great power has a CB honours to deal with the Boxer Rebels. So guess what that means? Not only have they been cutting down their armies while I've been recruiting them, they've also been making it. They also make it so now we are open to the West attacking us again. And we still haven't got our army sorted out. How are you two? Oh, there's gotta be hell. Not even for fully recruited yet. Jeez. We can't increase our recruitment attempts because we just haven't got the capacity, apparently. Oh, here we go. Limited constitutionalism. Political reform enacted in our past few years have led to a situation where the absolutism of our monarchy can now legitimately be called into question. No longer is the king free to dictate the course of the nation to his own musings, but instead has had to accept several constitutional hems and restrictions on his exercise of power. For these reasons, our government form is no longer most accurately described as an absolute monarchy. We're now Prussian constitutionalism. We're well on the way to becoming HM's government, which is kind of amusing when you think about it. I kind of want to keep getting the Liberals in power, because we do need the reforms. Saying that, it's going to be difficult to get them. Also, wow, that could take a long time to die. There's a wipe, wow. That was something. Alright, you can stay there, siege. You go here. You two go there, you reinforce. Still waiting on the menu recruitments. Go over here. I hope none of the Western powers choose to follow up on that CB. If they do now, we're going to be hosed. So, World Anti-Slavery Convention. Subject of fuck's sake. The subject of women's suffrage come into the national focus at the Beijing Anti-Slavery Convention, held just the other day in Beijing, China. With several international delegates present, some of whom women, a motion was put before the convention that women delegates, while they should be heard before the chamber, should ultimately be denied the right to vote on any resolution to be adopted by the convention. The seating arrangements alone have become an issue, as men and women at the convention sit segregated. It is becoming ever more obvious that women in China and the entire Western world are increasingly striving to partake in public discourse and debate. I want more liberals. The good news is now, because we're not a autocracy, we aren't going to suffer as much from the downsides of pluralism. In fact, we actually have some benefits now, which is awesome. Behaviourism would be probably the best thing to get. How come we can't get you then? Because we haven't got the combustion engine. Of course, we gotta go for this. Ah! I'll forget about tanks. Full things to forget. Austria's now hurting us in a bit. Oh yeah, how's Britain doing now they've lost the Great War? 6th in the world. Well, the powers are definitely switching around a lot. Surprised Britain's actually holding on at all right now. USA have gone up in rank a ton. They aren't very far behind us, that's what worries me. Mostly due to prestige. Hey, another core, sweet. We need to hold what we have now. Again? If we get another rebel due to that, I'm gonna friggin' cry. So, are you being funded by anyone? Like you might have someone giving us subsidies. Some of your factories are shutting down, that's a good sign. Really, it's can we break out of this pocket? If we got our army together, we could do pluralism. We just need a bigger army. Well, we also need tanks. Tanks would actually be a ton of help. Lockout! Capitalists in one of our states have called a lockout following a period of intensifying labour conflicts in the area. Workers have been informed by management that no one is welcome back to work while union sympathies still run high among the employed. Local police have expressed support for the move, citing a long series of disturbances at the factory, some even bordering on sabotage. Yes, we have trade, wars, production. Can you tell me about organised labour? It's unconstitutional. How many reformers do we have? 20% liberal. That's going to be going up due to consciousness. The average consciousness is 8.4. Oh god. The militancy's going up like a rung ladder over the ladder. I want. You ready to go? Not really. You're probably in best. Yeah, you're in best shape. Try and draw them out. Fuck it! Leaflet campaign. We covered the entire city. Me and the girls split up. Met at the corner of Main Street and 3rd, and then went off to each try to cover a block or two. It was hard work, but I remember it as a happy time. Chinese suffragettes have undertaken a leaflet campaign of one of our states in order to gain traction for their cause. All around the city, women can be wearing placards and handing out leaflets asking for support on for a whole host of suffrage causes. From property to marriage to domestic law to the vote and beyond. I'd rather have liberals. Really, we've got two at the same time. Suffragists and suffragettes and suffragists. Like many nascent political ideologies, the early suffrage movement was not foreign to inviting organisational splits over issues of tactics and perceived ideological differences. The split between NUWSS and the NSWRV in Britain being a poignant example. The suffragette movement in China is experiencing somewhat of a setback on account of an organisational split. I would rather have conservatives than reactionaries. We got our research done. Let's work our way straight down towards the combustion engine. Are we drawing anything north? It honestly doesn't look like it right now. Oh, come on! Campaign for Married Women's Property Act. A married woman owns no personal property. And a legal identity ceases to exist as husband and wife are joined in one person under law and marriage. We want to change this. We want women to be able to dispose of their own property as they wish. We want the courts of law to recognise a husband and wife as two separate legal entities. The suffragette movement in China has organised a rally in one of our states, campaigning for the right of women to receive recognition of the rights, deeds and titles of property that they, in many cases, already de facto hold. And to the stock market reports. I do love that one. That's probably my favourite of the I want to say jokes. It's not a joke. It actually is a serious thing. But I do like some of the humour they've got with some of them. And here's Switzerland. Let's go with state capitalism or interventionism. I think interventionism in this case. Not doing anything up north right now. What's going on? Something funny's going on. And you've lost a lot of your artillery. You have no artillery. You're a balanced stack. You're not very good though. How are we doing for... Alright, that's good enough. So, take these, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9, so we want 18, I think. No, 9 times 1.5 is 13, 14. So that's what, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually ruins the original stack balance that I had going, but hey, that should make a big difference. I mean, now more straight up in Japan. You might want to... Oh, God's sake. Slim picketings! Suffragettes picketing a local bar in one of our provinces are becoming the laughingstock of the entire state. The sight of the two relatively frail upper-class women standing with their placards outside the bar, picketing for women's suffrage and temperance, is not only being made into an object of ridicule, it's also causing some anger among the lower classes. I feel that the well-offs, the high and mighties of the holy and endows, are trying to patronise, or matronise as the case may be, them with sophistry, I can't even say it, sophisticated, sophistry and rhetoric. There we go. Consciousness. I don't know why I got so please stuck with that one. Okay, I can I don't want to disband this, but let's go for 60, and we're gonna have you pick them up. I'll take you back to China Main, then we can work on that. Hello, an army! Perfect! Liberals now got losing power. They're throwing more at it as well. This is basically the big one. Oh, I've already seen this bloody one. The Mud March. Really? More of these? How many more of these are we going to get? There's like tons of them. The Beijing weather did its worst against us. Mud, mud, mud was its prominent feature, and it was known to us afterwards as the Mud March. A female suffragette commented on the elements during the Mud March, a demonstration march which just this past week attracted over 3,000 women from various organisations, female textile workers, temperance advocates, artists and many others, all coming together to show a show of force for women's liberation and suffrage. On Beijing streets, again a procession by most against despite the weather. I want liberals. We haven't got meetings allowed. I want liberals. The 300. What the hell? Game. Stop it. We've still got more divisions on the way. You're not getting there. What? Oh yeah, because it was about. We got there before the battle was even going. Is there another stack coming? No. Intervene on this one. Let's try and lock them out. Here we go. They want to go for this one for some reason. Probably because that's the easier fight. They are massacring it. Oh god. Alright, back out. That was fast. They really did want them dead. The problem is that's now them pinned in. Crap. We can enact Roman suffrage. Use 2 war exhaustion. I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, no wonder they wanted to hit that fight. Alright. Local management conflict. So we need him removed. Not just removed, but removed good, you see? We don't want him on, none of them are. It's bad news to tell you. The mill workers and trade union in one of the provinces are protesting against factory manager abusing his workers, even going so far as to beat them with canes whenever they happen to trigger his highly personal definition of laziness. We could remove the manager, but the mill owner insists that he does a very good job. Here he goes. Come on, again there. There's 134. That's the big stack. That's the one we need to be careful of. But we're slowly bringing this back, I think. Are we? Still 21. Just get more stacks over there and fighting. That'll be fine. All right, we'll cut down on you a bit. Take the 19 up north. You can help out up here. You ran. How much do I have? 81. Okay, you stay there. You two need to pull back. We're going to heal you guys up. Now we have 2 points to work from. Hold 4 to these. Hold 4. Really? Taking that long to take? There's the steam, turbine, into lighting, combustion engine. Tanks might just be what we need to turn us around. God's sake! More liberals. Hey, reform! Let's go with 13.63. Wow, people want the vote. People really want the vote. That should keep them happy. But we're getting somewhere now. I, on the other hand, had to call that apart there, with the campaign in Japan actually starting to take some more heat. We're getting somewhere now. We are pushing them back. They have a ton based in Kansai. Yep. This is the state we need to take. And you know the worst bit? It's all that. And they have the entire army there. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. If we can get the army built up, we'll be fine. But that's for another time. I've been the Blair Chaos, you've been you. Join me again next time for more in the Maryland, China, here in Victoria too. Hope you enjoyed this part, folks.